Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome. If you are watching the replay on our YouTube channel, you may see about 60 to 120 seconds of kind of preview time while we're waiting for our live viewers. And I want to take this opportunity to thank you for visiting my YouTube channel. And I hope you will hit the subscribe button for lots and lots of great content. We have a section called Magic Beans where you can watch years of Magic Beans topics on all kinds of things having to do with using essential oils. And we also have a tab for pro tips, which are really quick daily tips on how to use essential oils in your daily life. And this topic today is going to be on daily health routines with essential oils. And I am going to be joined as we wait for Faith to join us. I just want to say that if you will stick around to the end of our broadcast, which goes about 30 minutes, I am going to explain to you how you can get 2 free oils that are worth about 100 US dollars. These are 2 oils that are not available for purchase, and they're exclusive products that you can get for free in the month of August. I want to make sure you know how you can get your hands on these before the end of the month, which is coming up quick. I am also going, thank you so much, Linda. I am also going to give you a couple different ways that you can enter to win some free stuff. That's fun, right? So we constantly do giveaways here. We have a giveaway every week that you can, no matter what doTERRA team you're on, or if you are a guest, you can check to see what giveaways we're doing. That's a nice way to win some free stuff. But tonight on this live video, if you're watching the live broadcast here on our Facebook page, which is facebook.com/oil shares, you can enter 2 ways. Number one, hi there, Faith. By the way, I can see you very well. Um, Number one, if you are a first-time guest, you've never watched Magic Beans before, and you do not have a doTERRA wholesale membership, then you can enter by saying the following in the comments. You can say, I am a guest and I was invited by, and then tag the person who invited you. We want to help you find that person so you can connect back with them. They're going to be the ones that are going to help you to set up your wholesale membership and get those free oils. We'll tell you all about that here in a minute. The second way that you can enter is if you're a newbie on the Oil Shares team. So that means if you're part of my amazing doTERRA family and you recently joined with your wholesale membership here in the last 30 days, then we would like to welcome you. So if you will say, I am a newbie and I was enrolled by, and then tag the person that helped you set up your wholesale account, you'll be entered into a separate drawing. So we're going to give away 2 prizes. Both of them are rollerball remedies. You will love them. They're super fun, and we'll get those sent out to you. You'll get a message from my lovely assistant Tasha, who will let you know that you're a winner. So you got to comment to win, okay? Now, Faith, I was thinking we could play a little game while you're chatting with us tonight. So since we're talking about daily health routines, I think every time she says the word daily or day, that I think you should give her some hearts. So if you don't know how to do that, there's a little place at the bottom of your screen where you can hit the little heart buttons, and we're going to give her lots of love. That'll make her just feel loved the whole time as well. Also, we want to hear your stories and your tips. So when Faith mentions a product that you love, that you've had a great experience with, or if you have a question about it, please comment. The last couple of weeks, we tried something kind of new, and you guys kind of said you didn't like it too much because we couldn't really see your comments. And so we're going to interact with you a whole lot more today. And even though my face is the giant face on this video, the person who's really going to be giving us the good info is Faith. And Faith is from Northwest Indiana. She and I actually met on a Crunchy Moms Facebook group several years ago. And I would say that we're both fairly crunchy moms. And so we kind of met through that, and Faith has been a friend of mine for years. She's been not only using the essential oils as part of her daily life, but she's been sharing them with others and building a doTERRA team. And so she's a top leader in the company, a silver, and it's been a pleasure to work with her. I think that this is a great topic for Faith because she has 4 boys, and Faith can tell you more about their ages, but she's got 4 young, very, very rambunctious boys. And so I know as a mom of a boy that essential oils being part of our daily health habits is crucial to everyone's sanity. So Faith can tell you more about that. And so why don't we jump in? And I think Faith even has some guests that are going to hop in and share some stories in the comments. So when you hop on here, feel free to tell us who you are, where you're from, and give people some shout outs if you have a guest on, all that good stuff, and just enjoy the next few minutes of our broadcast. All right, Faith. So what made you decide to talk about this particular topic in the daily health habits with the oils?
Well, I find a lot of people don't actually have a daily routine in the oils. And I find that when we do use the oils daily for preventative, we don't get sick as often. We don't catch all the icky stuff. But if we do, our turnaround is so much faster. It'll be 24 hours, 48 hours rather than a week long. And so that really helps, us because with, a family of six, if one person catches something, rest of us are probably going to catch it. Um, so yeah, one of the oils that I really we use every day in our house is On Guard oil, and we apply this to the boys' feet um, morning and night. And I just take a little bit and rub my finger over it and put it on the bottom of their feet. Even the baby DoTerra does sell this in a diluted form, pre-diluted in a roller, or you can get your own roller bottles and put 10 to 25 drops. There you go. Deanna has it. And put some fractionated coconut oil and rub it on diluted. We also like taking On Guard internally. My boys love it in pancakes, in waffles, even in chocolate. Oh my goodness. One year I made a nativity scene with chocolate and I added a couple drops of On Guard to it. It was the best chocolates we've had around. So On
So
Guard
wait a
helps.
second. Wait, I have a question. Did you put frankincense in the baby Jesus? That's what I want to know.
No, we didn't, and I was totally shocked. The boys did not touch it, because I made this nativity scene out of stuff. It sat there for several days before I let him eat different pieces. I think baby Jesus was like the last one. I felt kind of like we shouldn't touch that one at all. But yeah, um, On Guard is a favorite around here. We diffuse it. If someone starts to come down with something, we diffuse it in my diffusers. If you have a sore throat, rub it on your throat. And it works really good for helping with throat issues. Snoring at night. Oh my goodness. Take a couple drops of this in some water, gargle with it, and then swallow it. And it helps clean up all those drainage passages, and snoring will be reduced. So On Guard, like I said, it's a staple in our house. We go through not a lot of it, but we use it every day around here. It keeps us, well. Let's see, what else do we got over here?
And Faith, I'm
Um,
going to interject a second here, if I can. Um, you were mentioning about like the throat issues and stuff, and I noticed here a couple days ago I had something going on. I'm not sure what, but the Manuka Touch, which is one of the free oils that you can get this month, is fantastic for that too. Like just putting it kind of like behind the ears and along down those drainage areas and just kind of making those hand motions to get things to drain worked really well for me. I mean, I was sneezing and everything was going on, and I did that a few times, and I mean, it cleared up so quick. And this has a really interesting smell. Like the first time I smelled it, I was kind of like, yeah, but it's kind of grown on me and it's got sort of a leather smell now in my mind. And so I
smell.
really like it. So this would be another one that you should have for for the big fall and winter cooties that are coming up. It would be a good one too.
Okay. I want to show real quick a demonstration real quick. Um, we use PV Assist. It's a pill in this healthy kit, and I'm gonna go ahead and start the demonstration. But this is oatmeal. It's oatmeal I made this afternoon. It's solid. I mean, as you can see, it's rolling around. It's solid. I'm gonna take 2 pills, and I'm just gonna sprinkle this on here, and then I'll explain more about PV Assist here in a second. I'm just breaking them open. I'm going to stir this around just a little bit. It's not going to stir too well because it's in, like I said, it's in a solid clump. But PV
Now,
Assist is,
are you doing PB Assist or Terrazyme here?
I'm sorry, I did Terrazyme. I did Terrazyme. Why did I grab
I thought,
PB Assist? That's Terrazyme. Yeah,
I
I
don't know,
told
but I thought that's what you meant. But I mean, I might be learning something new right now. So I'm like, I'm
you.
glued to this demonstration.
Okay, so I took Terrazyme and I just broke it up, and I'm just gonna let this sit. We're just gonna let this sit while we're chatting for the next couple minutes. Hi, Billy. Um, so we're just gonna let this sit. PB Assist is a digestive enzyme, and it helps break up food in your system. I used this the whole time I was pregnant. And you know, when you're pregnant, you always have really bad acid reflux. Everything you eat bothers your stomach and makes you nauseous. Well, I noticed that to help keep me healthy, if I took one of these morning, noon, and night every time I ate, and then before I went to bed, I did not have all the digestive issues. So it became a routine with me. I did not pass up on the Terrazyme. It helped break down all the food, and I didn't have all the stomach aches and stuff. Um, Also, now that I'm nursing, 9-month-old now, he does not spit up as often. If I skip my Terrazyme for some reason, um, he'll spit up a lot of the breast milk, and I don't know if it's something I'm eating that he doesn't like or whatnot. But these pills, they're small. My 9-year-old can swallow one with no problem. They're not very big, but you can even break them open like I did here. You just separate the capsule and you can sprinkle it in your kids' food if they have digestive issues. Um, but it's a proprietary blend of stuff that doTERRA has made with minerals, and it really helps break down the food. And we don't live without this. This is a must for everyone in their daily health routine. I think everyone should be on this. If you have any digestive issues, get this, the
I
Terrazyme.
agree. And I'm gonna add to that that you don't even need to use it for just for when you're trying to digest your food because a lot of times because of the fact we don't eat a lot of raw fruits and vegetables, we don't have enough enzymes to digest. And so our body uses enzymes for all kinds of functions like healing and whatever. And so those enzymes that are supposed to be doing other jobs, they have to come and help with digestion. And so if we can take Terrazyme on an empty stomach, it'll help your body to do its natural repairing job that it is trying to do. And so that's a good one to take. I even heard somebody to say take several capsules to help clear up like sinus junk and whatever that's going on. So these are a fantastic product. They also contain hydrochloric acid. Most people think that they have a problem with too much stomach acid, and that is not the case. We actually have a problem with not enough. And so that is just really, really going to give you digestive relief, but it's also going to help your body to heal and repair, which is what it's supposed to be able to do if you also take it on an empty stomach.
Okay, so I just want to show you, this has just been sitting and it's already starting to break it up and get liquidy. Now we're going to leave this sit the whole time we're talking, but look at that. It's already starting to get mushy and liquidy. Now, just think, if I were to eat this and chew it up, it'd be broken down more and I'd take a pill. So I'll come back to this, and I have one that I did an hour ago, and I'll show you what that one looks like. But we'll come back to this. I'm just going to set it out of the way. Set it out of the way. Um, oh, good idea to start it. Add it to your smoothie. Good idea, Tara. Let's see. I have Billy's on here, Billy English, and she wants to tell us how she uses the Lifelong Vitality Pack. It's a 3-pack of pills. It has the VMZ, the XEO Omega pills, and it has Alpha CRX in it. So, Billy, are you on? Can you type out how you use the Lifelong Vitality Pack? As she's typing, I'm going to go ahead and talk about show you another couple oils in this kit. There is lavender oil that we use daily. Oh, there's Billy now. Um, she's typing. She started she's a stage 4 survivor, and before she started the LLV, which is the Lifelong Vitality, she didn't have a lot of energy. She couldn't do much at all, and she felt that it really helped with, let's see, I can't view all the comments. There we go. It gave her more energy. She felt way better. She's been using it for about 2 years. She can't, if she does go without it, she feels horrible. And I know when I skipped doing my daily routine for the lifelong vitality pack, I really feel it too because with I'm up half the night with a baby that nurses, and so when you skip something that helps you so much, you can really notice it. And energy, the aches and pains and different things. And I really feel like that's another thing is make sure you're taking your vitamins. It's very important. Get a good vitamin though, just not something from um, some local store down the street, you know. But the Lifelong Vitality Pack is really, really good. Here, go back to what I was talking about. Um, lavender oil is like another staple in our daily routine. We use lavender everywhere throughout this house. It's one of my kids' favorite oil, and we use it for bumps, bruises, aches, and pains. It's one of our go-to oils. So if anything, when in doubt, you grab lavender. I have it in the kitchen for burns. I have it in the bathroom. I actually put it in my mascara for helping with my eyelashes. Um, it's one of those oils that is calming, so it's good for sleep. Um, it's good for all sorts of stuff, but it's a staple in this house, and I like diffusing it with a little bit of wild orange. And I know that's kind of counterintuitive because wild orange and lavender are kind of on the opposite. Some people, wild orange makes them hyper, other people, it makes, you know, but the smell is like really good together, lavender and wild orange. And another thing I like doing is mixing it with a little balance oil. Balance is another oil in this daily habits kit, and I like mixing the two together. So normally I take like 5 drops of each, 5 to 10 drops in a roller bottle, top it off with fractionated coconut oil, and it's good for sleep. It's good for when you're extra nervous, when you're stressed out. Um, it's really good. I want to show you a really tip with the roller bottles because some people have these kind of rollers and they're hard to get the lids on and off. So I want to show you this real quick. I'm pushing the lid back on. So the lid is on there. There's nothing in this one, so I'm not going to dump it everywhere. But you hold it really straight. You take the lid. Can everyone see that? You're going to tilt the lid on there, and it's going to pop that roller, the top, right off. So then you can push it right back down a little bit and screw the lid back on. And the top is right back on, and you didn't waste any oil. So you can fill them up and take the lid back off to fill it up some more. Okay, I'm going to bring this back really quick. This is the oatmeal from earlier. I'm going to show you it's still getting, look, it's getting more and more soupy. So I just wanted to show you that real quick. Balance oil and the lavender, we like applying it behind the base of our neck, the hairline area, on our wrists, and over our heart, just to let you know that. Balance is by itself is really good for applying in the morning. It helps I like on my wrist. It goes like straight into the bloodstream and it wakes you up. You got it too? Yeah, I love the smell of balance. It's lovely. But I put it on my wrist and I rub it together, and it's wonderful. Um, it just gives me energy. Also, doTERRA made a men's soap with balance oil in it. Everyone needs to go get that soap. My husband loves it. We go through 1 bar a month, which isn't a lot, you know, um,
Yeah.
and it's wonderful. So,
I love
um,
it too. My husband uses it, and I once in a while will use it in the shower. I really, really like it a lot. The smell.
yeah. Um, okay. I think Linda Hawthorne, are you on here, Linda? We'll see if she pops on. I don't remember seeing her say hi or anything yet, but she's going to talk about frankincense and how she does it, how she uses it. Another item from the set that we use daily in our routine is PV Assist. PV Assist um, it is this really cool pill. Look at this. It's double capped. So when you take it, it actually will get down into your digestive system, farther down there in your intestines. So that way the good stuff gets where it needs to go. And
Yep.
we take PV Assist at least once a day, if not twice a day. My boys take the powdered version, which is the kids' version, and it tastes like a pixie stick. I don't
Mhm.
know. Some people have never tried pixie stick. I did. My boys never have, so they don't know. But it's watermelon flavor, and they just dump the powder right under their tongue in their mouth, and they really love it. But PV Assist, it's a probiotic defense formula, and it helps your digestive system. If you have any kind of illness or you're sick or you're taking any kind of antibiotics or anything, you're going to want to boost your immune system. So you're going to want to be taking a probiotic daily. You're going to be wanting to use the On Guard oil on your feet daily. You're going to be wanting you to use the Terrazyme pills because they will help your function of your body so much better. I don't see Linda yet pop on yet. Um,
And hey,
Another
Faith,
item we
one of the
use
things
around. Mhm.
on, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Well, I did mean to interrupt you, but not when you're in the middle of a sentence. Um, the PB Assist too, the thing about it that I like, another thing about it is that you don't have to refrigerate it because it already has the prebiotic in there, the food for the probiotic. And that's really nice, like when you're traveling or whatever. If you live in a hotter climate and you're worried about it having shipped to you, like other probiotics that I use, like I have to pay extra to get it sent in like a refrigerator pack, and then usually it's melted when it gets there, so you even wonder if it's like if anything's still alive in there. So that's another plus I like about the PB Assist too.
Okay. I'm scrolling through to see if we see Linda anywhere on here. If she posted anything. I don't see her yet. Um, okay, another item that's in this daily habit kit that we use quite often is the Deep Blue Rub. And it's Deep Blue oil in an unscented lotion that doTERRA makes. And my boys love this stuff. They use it for their growing pains, for their legs when they're aching. My husband uses it on his back. He's an over the road truck driver, and you can imagine sitting for 10 hours straight, all the aches and pains you can get. And it's wonderful. It's doTERRA is one of their top sellers, and it soothes the sore your muscles. It's for aches and strains. So anything, leg cramps. And if you're on your cycle, ladies, grab some Deep Blue and rub that where it hurts. It works good for that too. Um, but yeah, Deep Blue, we go through a lot of this. They sell it in this form, which is a 4-ounce bottle, and then they sell it in a huge 32-ounce pumper, which is really nice. And when you purchase it by the 32-ounce, you're actually getting one bottle free, basically, for the price comparison of the two. So Deep Blue is wonderful um, for the aches and pains, and it smells real good too. It doesn't smell stinky like some of those, you know, the different stuff you can get over the counter for aches and pains. Let's see here. Go back to my bowl here really quick. No, we don't got a lot of time left. It is getting more and more liquidish. I don't know if you can see that. We've just been letting it sit. Can you guys see that? How liquidish it's getting? It's breaking it down more and more and more. Just 2
That's
Terrazyme pills
amazing.
and a cup of oatmeal. I'm going to show you the one that's been sitting for an hour now. Let me grab that. I'm sorry I didn't get a glass bowl for it. But this is a measuring cup, and I just got a strainer here. I want to show you. This was a cup of oatmeal just like that, and it's been sitting for an hour with two of the Terrazyme pills. And remember, this was solid oatmeal. It's not chewed up or anything. So I'm going to show you what's left of that. And that's it out of the bowl. I'll raise this up so you guys can see. Get all this liquid out. We're down to about a tablespoon of oatmeal in there that has not broke up
Hmm.
yet. But you see all the liquid that it forced out of the
Yeah.
oatmeal, and it broke it down because this was a full cup of oatmeal. So it is very important. Look at that. That's all that's left of a cup of oatmeal. Look at that. It fits on
Wow.
a spoon. I know that's kind of disgusting, but if you think about it, what if you don't always eat good? The Terrazyme is really good to be taking when you do eat bad, but you shouldn't technically be eating bad, but it's good for everything. Hi, Cindy. Yes, I know it's icky. um, um, okay. Let's see here. Okay, the other two oils that are in the daily health kit, habit kit, is frankincense and lemon. Um, okay, lemon oil, we like it in our water. I do a lot of baking, so I use it in frostings, I use it in cupcakes, but we also like it. Yeah, I got mine over here too. Mine's over here. Um, we also like it in lemon, lavender, and peppermint oil together. Is considered an allergy blend. So we like taking lemon and lavender together and a little bit of peppermint, and it's really good for the allergy season, for sneezing, for all that stuff. Um, then frankincense, it's it's really it's it's when in doubt, you can use frankincense. It's an oil for anything that you need it for. And I actually put a drop of it under my tongue morning and night, and it doesn't taste that bad. You get used to it. And I do notice a difference. If I don't use it and I forget, my knees ache. They start aching really bad. And I know it's because my age, but I also chase four boys around all day, so that doesn't help. Um, but I don't know what happened. I think, did I cover everything on the kit? I don't remember.
I think so. And I'm happy to add about frankincense that, I mean, we have been, wow, that's amazing. That's like, and you know what, Faith, is I make this, since my
Oh,
son was about 7 months old, we started making this formula for him out of raw milk. And it had like all kinds of thick ingredients, lots of fats, like full fat milk with extra cream added and coconut oil and cod liver oil. It was just, it's really thick. And I was thinking like I need to give him some Terrazyme too. And so I stuck the Terrazyme in like a jar of formula the night before, and then the next morning I went to go pour it out and I was like, what the heck is wrong with this formula? It looked like it was like clear. It was the
oh,
weirdest thing. It had like digested the formula. So when you add it to something, you want to do it like just before you actually are going to eat it because otherwise, I mean, it might not be very palatable.
yeah.
But it was crazy to see how well it worked. And then as far as frankincense, my 4-year-old actually takes frankincense under the tongue every day.
Oh,
He really likes it. It does have a little bit of a tree type flavor to it, but we all feel like it's so important for brain health. He has some sensory needs and things that he needs extra help with, and we can tell a difference if he doesn't use his balance and his frankincense. And if I don't use balance and frankincense in the morning, it'll be like 11 o'clock or something in the morning, and I'm like, wait a second, something's wrong. We forgot our oils. And so it's really important to use them every single day. You don't wait until you have a problem to use essential oils, although they help with problems. Use them every day and so that your body has the information it needs to operate at the optimal level even when you're a little kid. Faith, you've got 4 kids. What is the age range?
I have a 9-year-old, which will be 10 on the 7th. I have a 7-year-old. I have a 5-year-old tomorrow morning. He's 5. And I have a 9-month-old, which will be 10 months next month.
Right,
So,
so she's got a big age range including a young baby. And so have you ever hesitated to use these oils on any of your kids?
no, actually, Carson was my first oil baby. Um, Not Carson, sorry, Levi, my newest baby from conception to birth. Because because I was using oils full time with him. I started oiling in 2013. So, wow, 5 years ago, right after Carson was born. And Levi actually, as soon as he was born, I put some frankincense on his head. I rubbed it up his spine. I diffuse around him, just one drop in the bedroom. I don't go hog wild, no hot oils. But I use a lot of the doTERRA Touch, their touch rollers on the baby. And for example, I use fennel oil. I made my own roller bottle of fennel, and I use that on the baby's tummy every time I change his diaper. And it really helps. Yes, doTERRA Touch. They're pre-diluted, and so they're safe for anyone to use, which is nice. So you don't have to worry about. My kids love them because they can just run and grab the oils and use them. My one kid uses digestion all the time, lavender all the time, and I don't have to worry about them taking a lid off and dumping the whole bottle everywhere, because the roller bottles are secure at the top and they can just use a little bit. Oh, Linda Hawthorne's on, and she's commenting about the frankincense. Linda, did you have something about
Yes.
oh, there's Carol too. She's talking about the frankincense, about the lemon oil, how you use lemon oil. She was saying she uses it in lemonade, she was telling me the other day. Linda was telling me. So I thought that was interesting. And using it for the lemonade. Because I use it in my water, but to actually use it in like a sweet
Mhm.
drink, I've never thought about doing that. So,
I use lemon and lime for the base for all of my marinades. And I make a lot of salt, like salt, what am I trying to say? Salt rubs for my meat. And
okay.
I base them all with like lemon and lime and black pepper oil. And then I add other stuff depending on what the dish is. But they make a great base for marinades and salt rubs too. They're great to cook with, they're great to bake with. You can add oils to your coffee. So, they can really just a very inexpensive way and a very healthy way to flavor things that you're making too. Well, I'm going to let people know now how they can actually get their hands on some of these oils. And so, of course, what you want to do is you want to reach out to the person who invited you. And please, if you're a guest, you don't have a doTERRA membership, make sure you comment that you're a guest and tag that person so you can enter the drawing. If you recently signed up with a membership, make sure you say that you're a newbie and tag the person that enrolled you because you'll also be entered in another drawing to win a ruler bottle remedy. But if you're wondering how to get these oils, this is a special kit. It's called the Daily Health Habits Kit. It was designed for people who already have a membership, but if you're interested in getting started with these products, then the person who invited you to watch this video can actually set that up for you. You want to make sure that your order is 200 points. So make sure you ask your person, like, help me make sure my order is 200 points because what a generous offer we have that if you got a kit that was 200 points, like the Home Essentials kit, or we put something together for you like the daily health habits and maybe added a couple things that you needed, you can get these $200 bottles. So it's $100 total in these two bottles. And we didn't talk much about Litsia, but it's wonderful for respiratory issues. And that's a real common thing that's coming up here with kids being back to school and the weather starting to change. It's also great for getting stuff done. So if you have a kid that like procrastinates on their projects for school, or if you do it, if you procrastinate on like packing their lunches and doing their laundry or whatever, Litsia is the like get stuff done oil. So this would be a great one to diffuse during homework time, maybe with a little frankincense, a little bit of peppermint to help them focus. So
Oh,
you need these oils in your home when the big cooties hit. You're going to really want to know that you have Manuka. And so these are oils you can't buy any other time. So make sure you get them right now. And how you get them is you set up your membership. No, Faith just told you that she's had a membership since 2013. Um, I'm sure I probably talked you into getting some sort of a kit back in those days. Have you ever regretted that you had the membership? Have you ever been like, gosh, I wish I would just have bought the oils off of Amazon or just bought a couple oils from somebody?
well,
How do you feel that all these years that you've had a membership, have you ever had any regrets about that?
no, the only regret I have is I wish I would have bought every oil kit because it took me too long to get
Yeah,
every oil. So, um, but
yeah,
no,
yeah. So I mean,
we use it
I
every
never
single.
meet anybody who said, gosh, I wish I had bought a smaller kit or I wish I hadn't got a membership because it sounds scary to some people like, ooh, I'm joining something. But man, like, how many new friends do you have now in your life because of the doTERRA? I know I have thousands of new friends all over the world and we're a family. So you get your membership. for free when you get a starter kit. So the starter kit is going to give you some basic oils for your home. You can start with the products we talked about tonight. You can start with something else. The person that invited you will help you figure it out. It'll give you 25% off the retail price. Who wants to pay retail? I don't want to pay retail for anything. I really like to get deals. And then the free stuff, for heaven's sake, not just this month where you get the Litsia and the Manuka touch free, but every month we get free stuff. So, I mean, I have had thousands and thousands of dollars of free stuff because I'm a member. If you don't get your own membership, somebody else is getting all your freebies. So you don't want that. Plus, like I said, we do have a community. And so if you happen to join our team, Oil Shares, we actually have an Oil Shares VIP group that you can join. And there's thousands of members and they have lots of oil experience. So you can ask a question and you got a seasoned mom that knows how to use oils like Faith with 4 boys. She's probably seen just about everything that you could possibly need an oil for. My mom is here. She knows everything about health and she's one of the people in the group. I see Angela on here. She's a former psych nurse, so she can help out with your emotional support with oils. We just have an amazing group of people that can help you get the answers to your questions, get the support you need. You're never going to oil alone. You're going to have lots and lots of new friends. And so contact the person that invited you. Get your starter kit this month so you can get those 2 free oils. And make sure you enter the drawing before we end our live video here in just a minute. Anything that you want to close with before we go, Faith?
No, just remember, even if you can only start with one oil or pick one thing to make into your daily routine. Pick something.
Right.
And if you do it for 7 days, it'll slowly become a habit and then add another item to it. So pick something because some people can get overwhelmed when you say, oh, I do X, Y, and Z every day. Well, start with one and then slowly add to it. So in a month, you might be using 4 or 5, 6 products that'll help and support your immune system. So
Right. So yeah, so get you a starter kit so you'll be prepared for emergencies that happen. And then just like she said, pick 1 or 2 things to keep it simple that you're starting into your routine every day, like using balance and frankincense or drinking lemon in your water, frankincense under your tongue, or whatever. Pick 1 or 2 things just until, like she said, you get into the habit. But if you have that starter kit, you'll have stuff just in case there's an emergency in the meantime. You'll be able to grab something you already own to use, and you'll have a Facebook group where you can ask somebody a question when you need support and figure out how to use the products that you have. We'll see you back here next Sunday. We've got a different co-host, a different topic. We're going to talk about a different kit, and you're going to learn a lot. So we look forward to seeing you. Don't wait until the month is over to get started. You'll miss out on those 2 free oils that you cannot buy anywhere. Thank you for being here. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Deanna Nichols. You can watch this replay and share it with people that are even not on Facebook, and you can watch all of our former Magic Beans replays over the past couple of years. There's a topic for just about anything. Thank you for being here. Have an amazing night and shine on. Thanks, Faith.
bye.